I'm going to start the video off with rocks. This one here on the right is kind of an agate shirt. Lots of this on the property. Find it everywhere. It's pretty, but it's everywhere here. The one over here to the left is this red thing. This is not everywhere. Again, it's more of a red agate. It's got the same great shirt going through it, but it has got some excellent red colors. It's just a pretty rock that's going to go on a windowsill. That'll probably get thrown back to, the driveway. And I like that though. Thought I'd share. Those who know that I love rocks. It's a pretty red rock. Not lots of those on the property. All right, from there, what did we do today? Well, if you look at other pictures, you will see that I trimmed that up a lot and then went ahead and got the grass with the weed whack trimmer, because it was probably the last stronghold for snakes to hide out, or I just can't see them because everything was touching the ground and the ground was touching the tree, and just not a good thing. So we weed whacked the hell out of that. The other thing we did today was weed whack around the pear tree. So as wide, let me back out a little, as wide as the pear tree is, and you can kind of see it there, plus an extra 3 feet wider, got weed whacked. So I can get to the pear tree, walk around it, see if the pears are ripe, without having to go through tall grass and worried about ticks and chiggers and whether or not there's snakes hiding in the grass. Thought about going a little farther, specifically there on the left side, because there's a lot of grass there, but the battery's starting to die, so that'll be for another day, or next time I trim. I don't know. Right side, you can see it's pretty good. You got to get way past this tree to even get into long grass. And then once I got that weed trimmed, there's a ditch cut that literally runs from that end of the property. I'm gonna zoom out where the third trash pile is, and it runs literally all the way across the hill at the proper slope to go to the culvert. And it is clogged and blocked with things like that tree fall, and that's what's creating all the erosion, is that the water can't run in the cut the way it's supposed to, so it's jumping out of the cut and it's running down the hillside, and it's creating my erosion issue. So yeah, that's number one on the list of things to do that will happen before I get to do this garden. And then once I got to trimming all of this, yay, I decided to go ahead and trim all the way down the roadside, so you can see that you get off the road and onto the slope before you actually get into long grass, and did that all the way to the tip of the driveway. And trim that up a little too, so I can get to the passion fruit and the squash or zucchini or whatever it is, without not having to go through tall grass. So good stuff. Yeah, I know. Whew, I'm a little tired. It's been a busy morning. So, but isn't that pretty? Driveway's all clear. Made sure that the road cuts that allow for drainage have been cleared as well. So everything drains the way it's supposed to. Same thing there, drain the way it's supposed to. Cleared this side back to the deadfall wood. That's where one of my culverts are. Trimmed all of that crap. Just need you to know I love these rocks. Yeah, these are gonna end up in the garden. They got holes in them. Clear out the mud out of the holes. Lots of character. It's another road cut. Cleared it out. Kept my roadside ditch here well clear. Did not clear the daisies. They get to stay until they die. Everything else got cleared, not the daisies. They get to stay. Yeah. And cleared my road cut. Get up to the tip here. That's where the road splits. and goes off to the guy who lives behind me over here to the right. That's his road off that way. But I now have a pole here, and if you're actually paying attention, look at that, 739. It's got my address on it. I'm probably gonna use some of the paint, like the light blue, maybe the white, that I'm using on the fairy stumps, and I'll probably paint the top of that so the 739 stands out with a white blue background. Yeah. Anyway, dug him in, put him into the ground. He's about 2.5 feet, 3 feet deep. So he ain't going out anywhere. Whew. That's it. That's all I needed to do today. So it's getting high humidity. Yeah. They're talking rain this afternoon. Again. And it's been really crazy. It's not actually rained here where I am in like 2 weeks. But you'll go into town, Green Forest. I'm about, 6 miles total out of town between paved and non-paved roads. So I've not gotten any of the rain town has. And you go to Harrisburg, they've had some huge storms going on over there. But none of it's touched me, you know, and I'm okay with that. It's all good, you know. But there are some high clouds. Again, they're talking rain today. I just don't know that I'll, I don't know if I'll see any of it. Otherwise, life is awesome. All right, having said that, I need to go in the house and take a shower. I'm a little stinky. So, I'm gonna bid you a fond farewell. That one's kind of cute. You know, again, like rocks. Like the fact that I've got all this agate that's just natural up here. Yeah, I'm not digging up my driveway. But you can look at just the whiteness of it, and you can see that most of the rocks are like the white and gray one that I showed you up there. I got a lot of white agates, and a lot of chert, a lot of agate chert mix. Yeah, that's why that red is so awesome, because it's not a lot of red here. At least, not where I've been. But I've also not been hunting rocks, because I've been too busy getting the house squared away, doing stuff that I got to do. Yeah, I don't know if you saw it in the other yesterday's thing. Fly trap there is crazy full. I actually need to take it down and put it in like another bag and tie it off and hang another one, because it is just that full of flies. And the awesome part about that is when I first got here, I used to have to put like yard guard, around the door, come out the front door and spray around the house, the front part of the door, every morning just because the flies were crazy. Having the fly trap over there draws them all away from the house. There's no flies over here, which is awesome. I can come outside and stand, and I'm not chasing flies as soon as I open the door. They're not coming in the house. So yeah, that's tomorrow or the next day. I will have to bring out like a Walmart bag or an AFES bag or something that I can seal, drop it in there, seal it up, and then, wait for all the critters to die and hang another one. Truly, because I like not having flies here. It's good to be able to just open the door, come in and out as I need to, and not have to chase 20 flies. Hit the door 3 times before I go in to make sure I don't have flies going in. So, all right. Otherwise, I'm going to leave you here with a picture of my glads, or the glads. They weren't mine. I didn't plant them, but they're here. right outside the front door. I'll leave you with a picture of them, tell you all to have a wonderful day, and I will talk at you later.